I'm a little surprised that some fans are still laboring under the misconception that Allison was trapped in some afterlife crisis and calling out for help during the Teen Wolf movie. She wasn't. She was just dead. Her spirit went on to wherever conflicted but ultimately good little hunters go when they die. All that Bardot stuff was BS cooked up by the Nogitsune to get everybody back to Beacon Hills and playing on his field. I mean, Deaton is standing there telling an obviously sleep-deprived and crazed Chris Argent that his visions of Bardot are bullshit.
It's not just a dream. Allison is caught between life and death.
It's not that simple. Bardo is a Tibetan word. It's a means of interpreting death and the movements of consciousness between physical states of being. It's a concept.
Well, that concept is waking me up in the middle of the night in a cold sweat, telling me my daughter is still out there.
Bardot isn't a place. It's a spiritual state of intense mental activity. It is experienced by the individual. While you can be delayed in your various Bardot experiences, it is not a literal place that you need to escape from. Those phases of Bardot can actually make you a better and more enlightened spirit for your next life.
It's not just a dream. Allison is caught between life and death.
Chris is describing purgatory, which is a whole different spiritual plane and an entirely different belief system.
You want retribution against him.
Knowing that we have a Nogitsune on the loose, let's look at the facts. Chris is straight up possessed, just like the wolves were back in Teen Wolf Season 3.
I guess this is the part where I say something witty.
Everything Chris says in these scenes is the result of the fox's paw shoved up his backside, puppeting him. Scott's visions are a simple, non-tangible illusion. The Nogitsune can do fully immersive illusions, so this wispy thing and a few knocks on the door, that's a piece of cake.
I was on the phone the other day and I was writing down a client's number, but instead of the number, I wrote that.
Scott's Bardot phone call is a bit of a deeper cut into the fox lore.
Fox spirits have difficulty with language. And the way that you prove that you're not a fox, when you answer the phone, you say Moshi twice. Moshi, Moshi confuses kitsunes.
Now, if there's a danger of getting a phone call from a fox spirit, then tricking Scott into hearing the word Bardot instead of what his client is saying is just another slightly smaller piece of cake.
All I want to know is, who's Allison?
I'm not sure about Lydia. Her abilities could have been manipulated, or she might have just been seeing the future and all the things leading up to Allison's return. Both are equally possible. But it wasn't Allison calling out to her because Allison wasn't trapped. She's just dead. And while her spirit is ultimately retrieved and thrown into a new body, that was not Allison's choice. It was just another tricky move by the Nogitsune.